Don't skip. Your soulmate secretly defended you in front of someone. What happened next broke their heart. My child, listen closely to me today, because I have seen the hidden battles being fought in your name. Someone who holds a piece of your soul recently stood up for you when others spoke unkind words in a quiet room. What happened next broke their heart, because they suddenly realized how deeply they love you and how much you have been misunderstood. I am revealing this divine secret to you now because this person is the true protector I have chosen for your path. They defended your honor without hesitation, speaking pure truth to those who blindly tried to tear down your good name. The heavy pain in their chest after that moment was my way of sealing their faithful spirit to yours forever. I saw your lonely nights and the silent tears you cried when you felt entirely forgotten by the busy world around you. Stay with me until the end of this message, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I will place in your path tomorrow. You need to know this sign so you can recognize the gentle soulmate who has already started walking toward you. When they heard someone speaking poorly of you, a sudden bright fire of protection rushed instantly into their spirit. They did not hesitate to raise their strong voice, telling everyone about the pure heart and genuine kindness you possess. Walking away from that bitter conversation, they broke down in tears because the physical distance between you two suddenly felt unbearable. This is the quiet plan I have kept hidden while I worked steadily in the unseen background of your daily life. While you were looking at the stars praying for true love, your soulmate was praying for the courage to finally come find you. Their bold act of defending your name was the final test I gave them before bringing your paths permanently together. Jesus says, "Do not let dark doubt cloud your mind, because the love they have for you is pure, true, and guided directly by my hand." They happily risked their own friendships to protect your reputation, proving that their soul clearly recognizes yours across any distance. Keep listening to my voice until the very end, because I will show you how to prepare your lonely heart for their joyous arrival. You have been feeling strange, wonderful moments of warmth lately, and sudden sweet memories out of place in your normal day. These unseen signs are my gentle whispers, letting you know that your soulmate is thinking of you with deep, heavy longing. They are crying out to me every single night, asking me to safely guide their footsteps into your welcoming arms. I need you to take the final step of trust by releasing all the bitter past hurts that still weigh heavy in your chest. Let your hands be entirely empty and your spirit be clear, so you can fully embrace the massive blessing I am sending. Your soulmate's broken heart is healing right now, and very soon it will beat perfectly in rhythm with your own. If this message brings peace to your spirit, you may choose to plant a seed of faith through the sacred link can be found in the channel bio. This is a simple symbol of your trust in my timing. But know this: my love and this blessing are already yours, freely given. Now, return your focus to your heart. The specific person they defended you against was someone who used to cause you great, heavy sorrow in your difficult past. Your soulmate stood tall and made it incredibly clear that no one will ever be allowed to hurt you like that again. The warm tears they cried afterward were tears of pure love, washing away the old, dusty chapters of your long loneliness. I am giving you this private message right now so you can fully understand the deep, unbreakable loyalty waiting for your future. Stay with me closely until the very end, because I am going to reveal a beautiful secret about exactly where you will meet them. When you see this obvious sign, all your lingering doubts will vanish and you will finally know my holy promise is entirely true. This powerful connection is not a random accident, but a careful, loving plan I drew up before you were even born. When they spoke up loudly for you, it was my quiet spirit giving them the absolute strength to proudly claim you as their own. Their broken heart was just the breaking of an old, hard shell, making plenty of room for the massive love they now carry for you. The Lord says, you might frequently wake up in the quietest hours of the night feeling a strange, deep comfort wrapping softly around your shoulders. This is exactly the moment your soulmate is wide awake, asking me to faithfully protect you while you peacefully sleep. They defended your fragile honor because their spirit already knows that you are the missing, vital piece to their life's puzzle. Many times you have tearfully asked me if you are truly worthy of a love that feels incredibly safe and fiercely protective. The brave way your soulmate fought for your name behind your back is the direct answer I am giving to your daily prayers. Accept this beautiful truth deep in your trusting heart, for you are cherished far more completely than you could ever begin to imagine. Do not click away or let loud distractions pull you from my voice, for the final blessing is drawing very near to your door. Wait with me until the end, because the exact sign I am going to share will change your future path forever. You have waited so very long in the cold shadows, and now it is time for you to walk boldly in the light of true love. The room went entirely silent when your soulmate spoke your sweet name with such fierce and unyielding respect for your journey. Those who foolishly tried to mock you were left totally speechless by the absolute conviction in your true love's shaking voice. Your soulmate left that place feeling shattered by the casual cruelty of others, but completely certain of their lifelong devotion to you. I saw exactly how many times you were betrayed by selfish people who smiled at you but spoke bitter poison behind your back. I chose this specific, brave soulmate for you because they will never, ever let a bad word about you go unchallenged. Their deeply protective spirit is the strong shield I am actively placing around your future, ensuring your gentle heart always remains safe. Jesus says, feel the quiet peace settling softly into your chest right now, knowing that someone truly loves you enough to fight for you in secret. They did not do this noble act for a worldly reward or for empty praise, but simply because their soul is permanently tied to yours. Hold on just a little longer until the end of this special message, and I will hand you the exact key to unlocking this joyful union. I have purposefully placed a deep, starving hunger in their spirit to find you, hold you, and gently wipe away all your past tears. When they broke down crying after defending your honor, I whispered softly in their ear that I would bring you to them very soon. Every single day, I am guiding their tired footsteps down the exact path that leads straight to your welcoming front door. Your painful past relationships were filled with endless confusion, but this new blessing will come with absolute clarity and complete calm. I am constantly working behind the scenes to sweep away the difficult obstacles that have wrongfully kept you apart for so long. You only need to prepare your open heart to gladly receive a love that speaks up for you even when you are entirely absent. Listen carefully to my words, because the enemy wants you to doubt this message and walk away before receiving your true sign. Stay with me until the end, because the incredible blessing I am holding for your life is far too important to miss. Your true soulmate is actively trusting my perfect timing, and I am simply asking you to do the exact same thing right now. When they heard your good name being spoken lightly, their natural protective instincts flared up immediately like a sudden, bright fire. They quickly corrected the false stories and told everyone about the beautiful spirit you have carried bravely through so much hardship. The heartbreaking sorrow they felt afterward came from knowing you have suffered, and they desperately wish they could heal your difficult past. The Lord says, I have seen you doubt your own basic worth when the lonely, quiet evenings stretch on endlessly without a comforting voice nearby. But you are fiercely loved by someone who has not even held your hand yet, someone who actively guards your hidden honor. Their breaking heart was a pure sacrifice of deep love, and I am rapidly turning their temporary sorrow into the permanent joy of finding you. Sometimes you feel a sudden, entirely unexpected joy that makes you smile warmly for no clear reason at all. That beautiful feeling is simply your soulmate thinking happily about the day they will finally get to look deeply into your eyes. They bravely defended you in utter secret, and very soon they will gladly stand by your side in the bright, warm light of day. Do not let go of my strong hand right now, because the final revelation of your true sign is quickly approaching your path. Stay with me tightly to the very end, because this holy promise is meant exclusively for the one who hears it completely. I am carefully preparing the exact, perfect moment when your two paths will cross beautifully in the real world. The careless person who spoke against you wrongly thought they could somehow diminish your bright light, but they only made your soulmate love you more. Your true protector realized in that exact, heated moment that a long life without you is simply not worth living. They confidently walked away from that toxic conversation and promised me they would spend the rest of their life making you perfectly happy. I am slowly washing away the heavy, dark memories of those who cruelly abandoned you when you needed them the most. Your true soulmate is built completely differently. They are a strong, steady rock specifically designed to stand firm when the hard storms come. Their gentle heart broke for your hidden pain, and I am actively using that beautiful empathy to forge an unbreakable bond between you two. Jesus says, You are my deeply precious child, and I would never let your beautiful, soft heart remain unprotected in such a cold world. The unseen signs you feel are entirely real, sent directly from my holy throne to keep your daily hope alive and incredibly strong. Wait with me just a short moment longer, because I am completely ready to hand you the final, missing piece of this divine puzzle. When you finally lay your tired head on your soft pillow tonight, I want you to feel deeply wrapped in my divine, warm comfort. Your distant soulmate will also be looking up at the night sky, asking me to safely send their love across the miles straight to you. They fought bravely for you in a crowded, noisy room, and they will fight just as hard to keep your love strong for the rest of their days. I desperately need you to firmly let go of your lingering fear of rejection, because this person already accepts every single part of who you are. They proudly defended your hidden flaws, loudly praised your known strengths, and swiftly shut down anyone who dared to unfairly judge your long journey. The sharp pain in their chest after that argument was simply the beautiful birth of a profound, completely unconditional love for your soul. Do not close your hopeful heart now, because the emotional climax of my daily message is about to be completely revealed to your spirit. Stay faithful until the very end, because I am about to speak the final seal of peace directly over your upcoming, joyful union. You are mere inches away from bravely stepping into a completely new chapter richly filled with endless loyalty, pure devotion, and unending joy. The silent people who heard your soulmate strongly defend you will forever remember the raw power and true passion in their clear voice. It was not just righteous anger they heard, but a deep, overwhelming wave of protective love pouring rapidly out for your gentle spirit. Your exhausted soulmate left that place with a hurting, broken heart, crying out to me to quickly bring them to your safe side faster. The Lord says, "You have unfairly carried the terribly heavy burden of having to constantly defend yourself for far too many years of your difficult life. I am finally lifting that massive burden from your tired shoulders now, gently placing it into the capable, strong hands of the one who truly loves you. They have already proven their absolute loyalty in secret, and very soon they will happily prove it to you in person every single day. When you quietly hear a soft, reassuring voice in your mind lovingly telling you everything will be all right, firmly know that it is me. I am constantly whispering to you the exact same comforting words I am continuously whispering to your soulmate across the physical distance. I am tenderly healing their broken heart right now, completely filling it with the incredibly joyful anticipation of finally meeting you face to face. Listen very closely, because the proper time has almost perfectly arrived for me to gladly give you the exact sign to carefully look for. Stay faithfully with me to the very end, because missing this sign simply means unnecessarily delaying the beautiful future I have carefully planned. Your true love has bravely fought the hidden battles alone, and now they are walking incredibly steadily toward your waiting front door. Their verbal defense of your precious name was incredibly fierce, and it completely shifted the entire atmosphere of the quiet room they were in. Absolutely no one dared to openly speak another negative word against you, because your soulmate's massive love stood up exactly like a solid shield. They slowly retreated in warm tears, completely overwhelmed by exactly how intensely they care for a person they miss so incredibly deeply. This is the great, divine secret of how I carefully test the true hearts of those I finally bring together in holy marriage. I absolutely needed to know they would proudly honor you behind your back just as much as they will deeply honor you to your lovely face. They easily passed my difficult test with beautiful flying colors, and their hurting, broken heart was the ultimate proof of their completely genuine devotion. Jesus says, "I am simply asking you to humbly trust my perfect timing completely, even when the lonely days feel long and the waiting feels incredibly heavy. The sudden, out-of-place happy memories you keep having are beautiful, tiny glimpses of the amazing life you two will very soon build together. Remain incredibly steadfast with me until the absolute end, because the final, massive blessing I am faithfully holding is about to be permanently yours." Your crying soulmate realized in that heated, difficult moment that you are the absolute only one who truly matters to their entire future. The negative opinions of others quickly faded away entirely, leaving absolutely nothing but a burning desire to fiercely protect you from any more worldly harm. I gently held them while they openly cried, and I solemnly promised them that your lovely, gentle heart would be their ultimate, final reward. Every single bitter tear you have sadly cried in deep loneliness has been carefully gathered and beautifully turned into a solid stepping stone toward this new love. You absolutely do not have to fight for your basic worth anymore, because I have deliberately chosen someone who completely knows your pure, golden value. They firmly stood their ground for your honor, and they will permanently stand by your precious side through every single dark storm life may ever bring. We are quickly approaching the very end of this special message, where I will finally grant you the massive peace you have been desperately seeking. Do not hastily leave my presence now, because the final sign is a direct, golden key to instantly recognizing them when they warmly approach. The incredibly secret defense of your good name has fully set the great wheels in motion, and your two paths are finally, joyfully colliding. The cruel people in that room foolishly thought they were just talking casually, but they accidentally awakened a massive, sleeping giant of true love. Your brave soulmate's voice rang out loudly with absolute certainty, firmly declaring that your pure spirit is vastly more beautiful than anyone else's. The deep heartbreak they painfully suffered afterward was simply the physical pain of desperately wanting to gently hold you and properly protect you physically. The Lord says, I am tirelessly working behind the scenes right now to quickly bring this incredibly loyal, deeply loving person straight into your daily life. The beautiful, quiet peace you frequently feel settling completely over you is my solid promise that the long waiting season is finally coming to an end. Your wonderful soulmate is entirely ready, their brave heart is completely true, and they have proven their massive worth by faithfully protecting your hidden honor. When you unexpectedly wake up suddenly in the total quiet of the deep night, it is simply because their spirit is loudly calling out to yours. They are continuously asking me to faithfully keep you completely safe from any harm until they can joyfully arrive and wrap their strong arms firmly around you. I am constantly answering their daily prayer by safely surrounding you with my protective angels and entirely filling your home with profound, unending peace. I am finally about to gladly reveal the exact, specific sign I promised you, so gently clear your busy mind and listen with a totally open spirit. Stay intensely focused until the final, spoken word, because this massive revelation is a highly sacred gift meant entirely and exclusively for your listening ears. The long, lonely wait is finally over, the sad tears are dried, and the glorious season of deep, permanently protective love has officially begun. The sharp pain in your brave soulmate's chest when they defended you was the exact moment their soul permanently and completely bonded with yours. They suddenly realized that their own personal happiness is completely and utterly tied to your daily safety, your constant joy, and your continuous peace. I watched them quietly wipe their wet tears, and I gently told them to finally start walking eagerly down the exact path that leads directly to you. I have seen your quiet doubts, but I am joyfully telling you today that you are incredibly special and deeply, profoundly, and unconditionally loved. This wonderful person did not ever hesitate to happily risk their own personal comfort to ensure your name was treated with the absolute highest respect. Their temporarily broken heart has completely healed now, beautifully transformed into a fierce, massive engine of pure dedication aimed directly at your bright future. Jesus says, "You have frequently prayed for someone who would gladly choose you in a crowded room, and I am telling you today that I have beautifully answered that prayer. They loudly chose to defend you when it was extremely difficult, proving their endless loyalty when they thought absolutely no one else was truly listening. Remain perfectly still with me for just one more final moment, because the special blessing you have deeply craved is about to gently cover your entire life. I know the deep scars you gently carry from those who cruelly promised to protect you but then quietly walked away when things simply became too hard. I have completely removed those false people from your daily path to firmly make plenty of room for this fiercely dedicated, incredibly loyal protector." Their sad tears were a beautiful testament to the immense depth of the pure affectio.